Welcome everybody. How are you doing today? It's very nice to have you here. And today I wanted to speak a little bit about how to be happy. This is a topic that many people struggle with, or that many people are interested in, like how to be happy. And to speak about how to be happy, we really need to understand a little bit first what happiness really is. Happiness is our natural state. And that means that happiness is the foundation of all experience. It is the substratum. It is the spaciousness in which all experience arises. And it also means that because happiness is our natural state, that happiness is here already in this moment, not in the future, not in the past. Many people actually experience these moments of true happiness, when you are very relaxed, or when you are out in nature, when you are watching a beautiful sunset or drinking a cup of tea, and suddenly you experience that welling up in your heart, that expansion, that moment of peace or joy or happiness. Unfortunately, most of the time we don't know what it really is. We don't understand. We think about it like, oh yeah, it was just a nice moment, not realizing that that was a glimpse of our true nature. So most of the time, this, what I call our true nature, presence or our true nature, is really obscured for most people because our attention moves with the arising thoughts, feelings, sensations, emotions. So because our attention is moving with that, we don't experience that foundation, that substratum. We are interested in what arises in thought, feeling, sensation, emotion, and we miss that underlying happiness that is already here. And not only that, so that's one, reason why we don't know that true natural happiness that is already here. But the other reason is that we believe that happiness comes from objects, that it comes from circumstances, that it comes from people. And because we erroneously believe that, we believe that's where happiness comes from. It comes from having this, or doing this, or finding yourself in this particular circumstance, or finding yourself connected with this particular person. Because we believe that, then we are pursuing that search for happiness through acquiring objects, through finding ourselves in certain circumstances, or through being connected with certain people. And when these desires arise and we follow them, and then if the desire gets fulfilled, we do experience a very brief moment of happiness. Again, erroneously, we contribute that moment to having that object, or having that experience, or connecting with this particular person or people. What we don't understand is that in the moment a desire gets fulfilled, there is a very brief moment of rest, no desire, which again, that moment of rest is really just a glimpse into our true nature. It reveals our true nature to you. So if happiness is natural, if happiness is our natural state, and if that means, what does it mean? It means that it is already present. We need to learn to, and that's not necessarily about abandoning all desire, But we need to learn to come here. We need to learn to enter into this present moment, because it is in this present moment right now, not in the past. You know how sometimes we search in the past, oh, there was this time I was really happy and that was so nice, and now things are not going so well. That's the past. It doesn't really exist anymore, right? It just exists in your imagination, right? Or we think about the future, you know, when I'm going to do this, or when I'm going to meet this person, or when I'm going to find myself in these situations or in these circumstances, then I'm going to experience happiness. You know, we have to let go of that as well, because this is the future, and that means, again, it doesn't exist yet. It only exists in your imagination. And so we have to learn to come back here. We have to learn to come here, rest in this moment. Rest in this moment that is so simple, so natural, right? And connect with the very source of happiness. So if you are interested in hearing more about this, like this video, share, subscribe, so that other people can listen, watch, hear about this. And also, you know, if you like this video, if you show us that you are really interested in this, I will be happy to record another video where I do a very experiential and practical experiential process of how do we do that? How do we really come into the present moment? And for now, I'm just inviting you just for a moment to just slow down and just be here for one moment, just sit here.